told me to bat the baby. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. We are climbing up the tree. Tom is outside. He's a bit of a dick, but we love him.
Yeah, get us some boys. I was laughing him down, don't you?
What's the story, laddie?
I don't see it. Do you?
No.
Well, boy.
Hello.
You buying a bag of spuds?
So Jay, welcome to Shotgun.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Ireland, isn't it?
Typical Ireland. It could be wet, it could be raining, it could be snowing. We don't know. Just take it as it comes.
Okay, so tell me, how are you feeling? How's the car?
Car, great. Needed fuel this morning. That's the joys of having a little pocket rocket. It eats the fuel, but the joys for miles, so that's why I see it.
Smiles per gallon.
Kind of. You have to keep going to the fuel tank every second week, so, but who cares? But that's, you enjoy your vehicles, you just make the most of it.
Yeah. So tell me something about the car. So I see a sticker down here says 114. What is that?
So the car is the Mitsubishi Colt version R special edition. So there was one of 300 ever built and one of 25 in this colour. So she's fairly sought after and very, very rare. So kind of in Ireland standards, unique.
Unique. And tell me, so I noticed that you wrote me down 1 out of 25.
Yes.
So from 1 to 25 was the colour.
Yes.
Or
So there's 25 of this blue was ever made,
okay.
and one of this 25 of 25 of these colour. This is one of the blues. So it's kind of funny because the other colours they had in rare colours are yellow.
Yellow.
I don't think mustard yellow would look in the Irish climate.
Not at all. Okay, so tell us, you did some work to the car. You did some upgrades aftermarket.
So there's upgraded intercooler, airbox, exhaust, suspension, wheels, boost gauge, mirrors. So extensive list, but it makes the car run like an absolute dream. So it's a pocket rocket for the Irish roads.
So 1 or 2 changes, yeah.
Small things.
Small things. Okay.
Ish.
Yeah. Where's the roll cage? I just opened the glove box.
Well, look above your head, you'll see everything around you, and like visibility wise, like where everyone else is driving around during the winter time with their sun visors down, I don't have one, so
yeah,
it makes the most of it.
Yeah, makes it very interesting.
Yeah, interesting way to drive.
Yeah. So you're doing some more things to the car?
Yes, I'm planning to get the front lip fully forged in carbon. I'm hoping the planning is to put an upgraded LSD, a CD clutch, and hopefully if everything works out I'll get it forged and bigger turbo injectors, which makes it, you'll push up to 500 brake in a king of ways, then less than 1,000 kilos, you're looking about 1,000 horsepower in any BMW, Toyota or like that around on the market.
That is some serious numbers. And do you know what's it running at the moment?
Just under 250.
250 for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's fun. I had fast cars and big cars, all the A6s and A4s, but in this, it's just a different, like the power, you just put your foot down, and because it's front wheel drive, you spin the wheels, but you just hold on, it's like a roller coaster, you're just ready to go.
You're ready to go. It's a super cool car. Like when we saw you at the first... We'll cut this. When we saw you down the road, like it's just, the car is a statement.
Yeah, I think with any car is the personality behind the driver. But I think like, you could have a nice car, but if the person driving the car doesn't have the personality to express that emotion into the car, and when people are around who wants to be interested, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Our scene is, we're a small nation, so we should express our emotions into what we are passionate about. So like us, we're all like-minded people. So cars should be, so if you're nice to me about my car, I'm going to be nice to you. Simple as.
100%. Now let's talk a little bit about yourself. So tell me, what brought you into cars? What
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I always Paul Walker was my idol, and that was it. I just was hooked to the point where I was always wanting to be in a car with loud exhaust, making whooshy noises, and running around my garden thinking I was in a car making noises. But that was just me, and that was when everyone else was into football and hurling. Cars. I was to a stage where my mother would tell me to shut up, to tell me to stop talking about cars. But it was, for me, it was a release. So when I got to the age of learning to drive cars, it was just an inevitable. When it was going to happen, I was going to get a souped up car.
Yeah.
So it's something that even if they're cleaning the car, to me it's pride, it's my joy, it's everything. I could spend 7 hours a day, or I could spend 2 hours a day. I get the same satisfaction. So to me, if your car is worth it, why not give it back? You're paying your insurance, you're paying your tax, you're doing your NCT. At the end of the day, it's not just a means of transport, it's a livelihood. That's what, for me, it is.
Yeah, yeah, you're 100% right. You got me thinking there for a second as well. Yeah, is there anything else that you would like to say to the viewers?
Look, lads, this is an upcoming page, and I think best of all it's the people around behind the camera is what makes it all tick. It's not just the photos or the videos, it's the fact that you're not just talking to someone because they have a camera. You're talking to someone that's actually going to be a friend. You want to know how they're feeling and their interests, and you want to know about their family, how they came here, what's their own story. Because at the end of the day, the car is only a material item. At the end of the day, you can replace that car tomorrow, but you can't replace friendships. Friendships are built on the foundations of what your core values are, and that's why I think if you follow this page, you see everyone's previous videos and even my own. We're all in the same passion. So if we ever bumped into each other, like, oh my God, you done it, I did it, we all did it. And I think that's what it is. And I think if you can get that message across, I think, and especially in Ireland, people don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. It's a very, very sympathetic thing. They don't. They want to just have one word answers. Like, yeah, nice, thanks, goodbye. But you don't know the story behind it.
Well said. Now I'm feeling a little bit like I'm the person who's being interviewed in this show. Great energy you have. So where do you express your feelings for cars?
So I'm a part of a group called Irish Club of Evos, which my friend has founded. He has an Evo 6 himself, which is fantastic. And like myself kind of go to cars and coffees around Waterford, around the local area. So we meet up with people like-minded, like yourselves. So it makes us feel very important that I know, like I said, cars, it can be a big car, small car, but if you have passion, it just runs off. I don't know how to express the cars to people. It's a love. It's like going out with other than a human being. I'll spend more time with my car than sometimes my own partner, and it causes sometimes like, why are you spending so much time? But that's my love. She has her interests, I have my interests, but it works in beneficial ways because it works for everyone. Everyone has, like I said, you're a family man yourself, so you're going to be around your family. Yeah. So when you close that door, when you go home, you have another situation. I close my door when I go home. I have my own life with my girlfriend. So, but when we want our release, we get in our car, put on the tunes, and we just can chill out and be our own selves.
So Jay, thank you very much for being in today's video. We're looking forward to catch some cinematic shots with you. Mm-hmm. And you guys, you don't go anywhere. We have to sort out some issues with you. 80% of you are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button so we can keep going. Thank you.
Down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. I fucked up this Russell, yeah, we hustle, but the oh my I fucked up this Russell, yeah, we hustle, but the